All right, Justin Glover here with Richmond Athletics with senior women's tennis player Lea Owens. Lea, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no problem.
First question, kind of take us through when you found out about, the tennis season being canceled and what your emotions were like.
Yeah, so we had just gotten back from spring break. We all knew that it was a big possibility that our season would get canceled. I think it was also around the time that we knew we definitely weren't having school anymore for at least 3 weeks. So everyone was kind of on the edge, worrying about what's going to happen. And I remember I was in the dining hall, and that's when the A10s put out their official announcement that Atlantic 10 competition wasn't happening anymore. And I think at that point, it just really felt real. I I think I was standing in the middle of the D hall and I already started crying. I was like, oh crap, this is my last time in D hall. This might be the last time I get to eat with my friends, and not all of my friends were even there. I assumed that we wouldn't be going back for school anymore. So I was like, I don't get to experience graduation. I don't get to experience the Atlantic 10 tournament. And I feel like it's like every emotion that I would have felt, I was feeling all at once. So it was a lot, basically.
So I know you guys are a real close team, close knit team. Talk about how when you guys got back and how everybody kind of had a little senior day for you, and talk about how cool that was for all the seniors.
Yeah, it was really nice that we had it because I know that we had it during the time that practice was supposed to be scheduled anyway. And
Mhm.
then I was like, and I know that some other people on my team were like, yeah, like we're still gonna meet up. And I had no idea that the team was preparing a senior day celebration for us. And even when I got in there, I went to the locker room because they told me to sign something for the coaches. And I was like, oh, that's cute. Like we got gifts for our coaches, but I guess I was so emotional. I completely missed that they prepared gifts for us too, and they had posters up and they had cupcakes for us. And then when I realized what the team put together for our senior day, it was just really sweet. And, there were a lot of tears shed. I was so grateful to have had the 4 years with the team. And it was sad that it was coming to an end, but I don't know. I appreciated everything that they did that day. It made it a lot better.
Well, what do you miss the most about not being on campus?
I think I probably miss being with my friends the most. Just all those times we spent hanging out that I guess at the time I probably took for granted a little bit, but like now I'd probably give anything like just to be able to hang out in the dorm room or have dinner at D Hall. I just being around that group of people and having to think that I might never be around them again, like to that extent. Like we might not all be at the same place again. I just feel like I took it for granted a little bit when I was there.
How are you keeping in touch with your teammates while in quarantine? Are you still getting to talk with them often, or how's that going?
Yeah, we have a WhatsApp group who our assistant coach talks in all the time. Like even when we run out of things to say, he's always adding another question. He's sending a picture of a building, asking us our thoughts on it. And I think that the cool part about the WhatsApp group is that it's with the incoming freshmen too. So even though I'm graduating, I still get a chance to interact with them, which I think is fun. And as well as that, we have our Snapchat group. And yeah, and we text. A few of us text, but it's mostly Snapchat and WhatsApp.
Let's do some fun questions. What's your favorite social media app or platform during quarantine?
Definitely TikTok. Everyone's on TikTok now. It's a lot of fun, and most of my teams are on TikTok now. Even the ones who in the beginning of the semester were like, "Oh, that app's stupid," or "Oh, that app's for kids." Even they're on it now. So that's my favorite one. And other than that, I mean, just the basics, Snapchat, Instagram, I like those as well. But I've always liked those. So
Yeah, yeah. What's your favorite food or meal during quarantine?
favorite food or meal? Well, my mom cooks really healthy. So we eat a lot of like fish, but I mean, I love fish. I love salmon, and we make tilapia. And I think we're having pasta bolognese tonight, which I'm excited for because to my mom, pasta is unhealthy, so we don't get that very often. It's not like D Hall where I get to go wherever I want. But she's a good cook still, even though it's good food.
Well, thanks for joining us, Lea.
Yeah, no problem. It's nice talking to you.